and her 3 brothers shooting at my house. I mean, they shooting everywhere. They shooting at my house while running down the street trying to hop in the damn car. So that's how I got shot. Oh, besties, we are back with another YouTube video. Y'all, I done record this video about 3 to 4 times. Like, every time, it's just been a fail. Like, the first time, it wasn't showing up on my SD card. It just disappeared out of the thin air. The second time, I recorded it while I was at work. Because we was, like, real slow. So, I went out to my car. And it was like really good lighting out there. So I went out to my car and I recorded in. But I feel like I left some parts out. So I was like, I'm not going to use this video. Because it ain't got all the parts that I need up in there. It ain't got everything that I want to say in this video. So I'm trying to keep my head clear. So I can get everything that I want to say in this video. So y'all can really feel like y'all there at the scene of the crime, okay? Yeah. As you can see by the title, this is my very first story time, y'all. I am nervous. I do not like talking about this story. I really don't. The only time that I really talk about this is when I'm being asked about it, or somebody asks why my lip like this, or what's wrong, what happened to my mouth, or why this scar right here, or why this scar right here. That's the only time I talk about it. Like, I don't just randomly bring it up. Oh, this happened to me. This and this happened to me. I went through this. I went through that. No, I'm not the bragging type. And this ain't even the bragging story to be bragging about. Like, you almost dying. Yeah, that ain't no story. I just like to go around slinging off at the corners. So let's get into the video, y'all, because I gotta get ready for work and I'm trying to run this money up, okay? But before we even get into the video, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you'll be notified every time your girls drop, because I'm trying to drop more. And I'm not just saying that, okay? I really am. If I record this video about 3 or 4 times, you can tell I'm trying to put in the effort, okay? My camera and my iPad is just not working with me. I need to get me a MacBook. I'm gonna get that for Christmas. For my birthday gift, I'm blessing myself with a MacBook. I deserve that, okay? Okay, let's get into the video, y'all. We getting sidetracked and everything. So, this is my very first story time about the time that I was shot, okay? And yeah, you heard me right. The time that I was shot. It was March the 6th. 2021. It was a random day. Like, it wasn't nothing spectacular that day. We didn't do much. It was a normal day that happens with me and my family. I was at my mama's house. We was chilling. It was me, my mama, my sister, my boy cousin, and my auntie, which is my boy cousin's mom. We all at my mama's house. We chilling. Nothing too out of the ordinary. You know? We at my mama's house. She cooking. We playing music. Me and my mama always like to play music. Scream to the top of our lungs. Sing a Beyonce. Like, it was literally nothing unusual to make me feel like this was going to happen later on in the day. So they go on for hours. Fast forwarded. It's like later on in the day now. So my friend girl show up. When my friend girl show up, me and her go in my room. We duck off. We ain't trying to be with y'all no more. We ducking off. And don't ask why. That's a story for another day. Don't ask why. Okay? So, me and my friend girl, we duck off. We go in my room. We close the door. We chilling. I didn't know none of this was happening outside. When I go, let me give y'all a layout of my mama's house. My mama's house it's like the living room, And then my room is like on the opposite back side. So when I go in my room, you can't really hear too much. Like, it's really ducked off from the whole house. So we in my room, little did we know, everything jumping off outside. Everything banging outside. And we didn't even know. We in there chilling, watching a movie. Soon as it get to the end of the movie, we hear 2 gunshots. Pow, pow. Y'all, when I tell y'all them gunshots sounded so close, them things sounded like the shooter was next to me, banging off. Soon as we heard them gunshots, we look at each other. We said, damn, them gunshots sounded close. Them gunshots sounded close as hell. So we instantly get up out the bed. We instantly get up. We try to see what's going on without really seeing what's going on. If you know what I mean, like, you trying to see what's going on, but not really trying to go where it's happening at. So soon as we get out the bed, the gunshots coming back. And I mean, this time they didn't stop. They pow, 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 pow. They didn't stop, y'all. And we hit the floor. She crawled from the other side of her bed, the side that she was on, into my closet. The closet at my mom's house is like real deep and long. It's like you can go in there and that could be the best hiding spot ever because nobody will buy you. It's so long and deep. You can literally go to the end of the closet and be ducked off and not even found for hours. So she get into the closet and she goes to the back. Y'all, I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know what was going through my mind that day. Like, do you know how you know what to do, but your instincts and your body does something completely different? That was me. Like, I knew to drop down. I knew to get into a hiding spot. I knew all this. I knew to go somewhere and hide out until everything clear out and calm down. And you know, I knew this. Like, my brain, I knew this. But my body was not doing it. I was doing the complete opposite. She gets into the closet. I'm ducking down. I never got on the floor completely. I'm ducking down. I'm 4'11", so I'm not that tall. So if I duck down, I'm basically to the ground. So I'm ducking down. I'm leaving out my room. I bet y'all like, why is this girl leaving out her room and they shooting? I'm leaving out my room. She's telling me to come back in the room to get in the closet with her. I'm not even listening to her. Because for one, the gunshots are too loud. I can't even hear you. I don't even know what you're saying. The gunshots are loud as hell. So I'm leaving out my room. The only thing on my mind is my sister and my mama okay? I'm not even worried about me no more at this point. I'm not even in the equation no more. I'm worried about, is my mama and my sister okay? That's who I'm worried about. I'm worried about if I got shot today, I can get through it. And if I can't get through it, then that's okay. Long as my sister and my mama okay, I'm good. So I leave out my room. Soon as I get to the hallway, and soon as I get to the living room door, y'all, my ears are ringing so bad. They ringing so bad. I'm like this. I'm like this. I'm like, make it stop. Make it stop. Cause when I say they ringing so bad, I can't hear Adam from Eve. I can't hear nothing. So I turn back around. I go back into my room. I'm like this, walking back into my room. I'm looking like, how can I help them if my damn ears are shot off? If my ears are shot off and I can't hear, how can I help them? Like, I'm walking back to my room. I don't know exactly when I got shot, y'all. I didn't even know I was shot. Honestly, I did not know I was shot. The way I found out I was shot was when I got into the closet. Everything calmed down. They got off. I mean, the shooters got off. They gone. My sister come in there, crawling in there to me. She crying. She look at me. She say, "That's your lip bleeding." I said, "Huh?" She said, "Your lip bleeding." So I touched my lip. My whole lip busted open up. Like, it's flipped up and then it's busted open. Like, it's two sides to my lip. Like, it's a line right here, busted open, shot up, tooth gone, mouth pushed forward. I mean, teeth pushed forward, everything, like, jacked up. So I go into the bathroom. I look into the mirror. Y'all, I don't know. I didn't even recognize myself. I didn't recognize myself at all. But it was crazy because I wasn't panicking. I wasn't being dramatic. I wasn't being extra. I was crazily calm for some reason. I went in there to my mama. I told her, I said, "Mom been shot." Everybody panicking. Everybody going crazy. Everybody grabbing keys and putting on clothes and everything. So she put a towel up to my lip. I said, "Oh, like, girl, this towel hurt. Like, why are you putting so much pressure on my mouth? You see it's busted open and disgusted. Like, you putting so much pressure on my mouth and that's hurting worse than the gunshot. Like, girl, let's go to the hospital." So she like, "Come on, let's go. Let's go. I'm like, "Girl, put me some clothes on." I'm like, "Put me some pants on." She like, "Girl, you bleeding off at the mouth. You finna bleed out. And you worried about some damn pants." I said, "I'm not going into the hospital and it's cold as I don't know what. You better put me some pants on and wrap me up in this blanket." She like, "Okay." So I'm holding the towel. Like this. I'm leaning onto the couch. They putting me some pants on. I'm like this. She like, "Girl, you bleeding all on my head." I'm like, "Come on, let's go." "Come on, let's go." So we had to find a car that windows was not shot out of. My car and my windows was shot out. We couldn't drive my car. We drove my mama's car. Her car was like the most decent car out there. So we put a towel on the back seat to sit down. We flying to the hospital, y'all. We running every light. I'm surprised the police went out. Because, baby, if they would have stopped us, she probably would have did a highway speed chase. Or road speed chase. We weren't even on the highway. She probably would have did a road speed chase and would never stop. Like, so we get to the hospital. They rushed me to the back. Y'all, that's when I got scared. That's when the nerves started kicking in. That's when the pain started actually coming through. Because at first, I wasn't feeling anything. I guess the everything in my body was like calming down. It was simmering down. So the pain started rising up. That shit hurt like no other. Everything was hurting. My mouth was hurting. My neck was hurting. My body was hurting. Everything felt stiff. Like, my whole body just felt stiff. I couldn't move my neck. My neck was getting swole. My mouth was hurting to even open. It was bad. The police was in there talking to my parents, trying to get a statement. You know how police do. They try to get a statement. And then they come back a little bit later to get a statement from the victim. So I'm laying down in the bed. I'm just looking around. Like, I'm looking around like this. Because I can't move my neck. So all I'm moving is my eyes. Like, I'm just looking around. I'm nervous. My heart beat. I'm praying to God in my head. I'm like, God, please don't let me die. Like, I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I don't want to die. I haven't completed the mission that I was given. I don't even know the mission. I don't even know why I'm even here. So please don't take this from me and not give me that opportunity to find out. I was praying hard, y'all. But I was still alive. So I was like, I still had a purpose. He saved me for a reason. I just gotta make it out of this to, find that reason to why he spared my life. Cause it's a lot of people that get shot and they don't get spared. They die at the scene. It's too badly. Like, they have real bad outcomes. And he spared me. So I was truly grateful in that moment. The doctors are trying to come up with a game plan and trying to see what they gonna do first. So she started examining my neck. She's like, if the bullet went in through her mouth, where did it exit? I'm thinking in my head, damn, she got it right. Where did the bullet exit? Is it still in my mouth? I don't feel it. She put the neck brace on my neck. Soon as she put that neck brace on my neck, I said, ow, my neck hurt. So she started looking around my neck. She saw a little bullet hole right in the back of my neck. So she was like, she got shot in the back of her neck and it came out through her mouth. I was like, okay, that makes more sense. I got shot in the back of my neck and it came out through my mouth. She said that bullet was like centimeters from my spine. I could have been paralyzed from the neck down. Y'all, every time I think about it, I be like, bro, that whole experience was crazy, was scary, was depressing. I could have died just off depression. I was so depressed, so in a dark black hole that I had to get myself out of just to get through that experience. So she put the neck brace back on my neck, but she didn't put it on there so tight. And the doctors surround me. They slightly opening up my mouth so they can see the actual damage that the bullet did. So the bullet split my lip at the very top. It split it. So my lip was like open. It knocked out my front tooth. It cracked and kind of chipped my other tooth next to it. So I'm going to have to get that tooth taken out. So I got to get 2 teeth. It pushed my bottom and my top teeth forward. So my teeth are not straight. It's like that. It pushed everything forward. It broke my right side of my jaw. And it messed up my gums. So basically, I got to get my whole mouth fixed. I went through I think two surgeries. That whole experience, they had to put me through my jaw surgery. They had to re-break my jaw and put it back together to put a plate in there. I got a whole plate in my right side of my jaw because my jaw was broke. So they had to re-break it, fix it, and put a plate in there, to hold my jaw together. They had to wire my mouth shut. I think my mouth was wired shut for 3 to 4 weeks. I couldn't talk. I couldn't drink. I couldn't eat. I couldn't do anything. The way that I talked, I was texting on my phone. Whatever I had to say, I was texting on my phone. And they gave me this little bored, I write it on the board. I text on my phone mostly because I was a fast typer. So I was texting on my phone whatever I had to say. The way that I was eating, they had a feeding tube down my nose all the way to my stomach. But they didn't give me food. Like, they gave me Ensure. You know, Ensure got, like, a lot of protein. Ensure got, like, a lot of stuff to, like, you know, keep your weight up. So, they didn't give me nothing but Ensure. They gave me, like, 5 Ensures every 3 hours. And that kind of kept my weight up a lot. Because I was bedridden in the hospital. I was in the hospital for like a month. I was bedridden in the hospital. And that Ensure did a lot of help. Like, when I started to feel a little better, my weight was not all the way gone. Like I thought it was going to be. From being stuck in the hospital and not really, you know, moving and eating properly. I thought I was going to be poor and skinny. I don't know what coming out the hospital, but I was kind of poor and skinny, but I wasn't just poor and skinny, you know what I mean, okay? So, they fixed my jaw. They put the wires in my mouth. They had to put a tray in my throat. Because my throat had got too swollen. I could no longer breathe on my own. They had a tray in my throat. They had me connected to a machine to help me breathe. If my throat closed up for like 3 or 4 times. And I couldn't breathe on my own. So that machine was helping me a lot. They had a tray in my throat. That my lip was sewed back. So I had stitches in my lip. I had the plate in my jaw. My mouth was wide shut. My lips was like real open. Like I had to put a lot of cream and stuff on my lips because my lips were like real busted and stuff. My face had gotten real swollen at one point, and my eyes had closed shut for like a week. And I couldn't open my eyes. I was slobbing a lot because, you know, my mouth, it was wired shut. So when I slept, it's like my mouth was like real open. So I had to sleep on my right side. And I had like this towel next to my mouth. Because it was, you know, holding all the slob that was coming out of my mouth when I was asleep. They had to give me a lot of sleeping pills, y'all. I could not sleep at all in the hospital. I was having the worst nightmares of my life. Like, I feel like people was gonna come up there and just kill me. Like, they was gonna come up there and finish the job off. I don't know. Hold on. Rewind. Y'all, this had nothing to do with me. This whole accident was not on me. Like, I don't be no drama. I don't be no mess. I be to myself. I don't have nobody out here trying to shoot me up and kill me. No, baby. Don't even let that cross your mind. This was a wrong time, wrong place. I'm crawling the crossfire type bullshit. Yeah. No. Okay? Y'all gonna see what happened later on in the story. Because, baby, I don't want y'all thinking, oh, this girl out here got people trying to kill her. No, ma'am. No, sir. Your girl's over here antisocial. Be to herself. Don't go nowhere. Don't talk to nobody. They be like, who is Daisha? Because they done forgot I was even on the planet. I don't talk to nobody, okay? So, they did all them surgeries. I'm in the hospital, y'all. I'm bedridden. I can't even get up to go pee. They got the little pee bag on me. I can't even get up to go pee. I can't get up to go take a shower. I'm depressed at this point. I'm in the hospital depressed. I'm depressed, okay? I could have really killed myself in that hospital. I was so depressed. But I'm glad that I had my mom and my dad there every night, every step of the way. Now one of them left my side. they kept like switching out. Cause you know, like when you get shot and when you go to the hospital, they put you on this particular floor. I think it's like the gunshot victim floor or whatever. Cause you know, they don't know if the person that shot you gonna come back and like try to kill you or finish the job off. So they put you on this particular floor. They got like a security guard and stuff like that. Like they shut down the doors at a certain time. You can't have but one visitor, and it gotta be like a consistent visitor. Like you can't switch the visitors out and stuff like that. So they let me get 2 visitors. It was my mama and my daddy. They kept switching out nights. Like one of them would stay one night, the other stay this night. The other stay this night, the other one stay that night. So they did that for like the whole month I was in there. And they really kept me going, like having them there and just talking to me and not letting me be so silent and to myself and in my head and in my little, you know, circle. Deep in my depression, they really helped me a lot. The hospital was like it was so annoying. They kept coming in all times of the night trying to put the damn insure in my feeding tube, feeding me. Couldn't take a bath. My mama scrubbing me down, giving me these little scrub baths. I'm like, bruh, this is just not it. Oh my God. What did I do to deserve this? Like, it's like I was mad at God. I was thanking God. I was confused. I was lost. I was hurt, depressed, sad. I was happy that I was still alive. I was everything, y'all. It was so many emotions going through my head. Like I couldn't even think straight. Everything was going through my head. Like I never thought I would have gotten shot. And I almost lost my life. Like that's how much of I don't be in this type thought that I had. Like I don't be in nothing. Like how could this happen to me? So weeks go by. I'm still in the hospital. Still not doing nothing. But I have gotten a little better. My face went down. It started back to heal. My lips and stuff started back to heal. After like the 4th week, they opened up my mouth. It felt weird. My gums and everything just felt weird. They had put a screw in my gum. They had put a screw in my gum from the tube that I was missing. They put a screw in my gum because when you have to get an implant, like a fake tooth, they gotta put a screw in your gum for the implant to like screw on. So I got a screw in my gum, and then I gotta get this tooth taken out next to it, and then I gotta get a screw in that gum, and then I can get my 2 teeth. So they opened up my mouth, but I still couldn't eat on my own. Like they still had the feeding tube down my throat, down my nose, because I still couldn't eat on my own. My mouth was tender. My mouth was real sore. I couldn't do nothing. It hurted to even open my mouth. So everything started back looking like I was normal. Like I really healed fast, they said. They said I healed up fast. So they opened up my mouth. I think like a week before I left, they took the tube out of my throat. Let me show y'all my scars. So I got this scar right here. That's where the trait was. Do you see this line? Let me show you. Y'all see that line right there? I got a line. Where my lip was cut. Was shot open. And I had to sew it back. I got like this little scar right here. I guess that's where they did the incisions to like get into my jaw and stuff. I got a scar right here. I got like 3 scars from that whole experience. Let me show y'all my mouth. So y'all see this right here? Hold it up. That's the screw that they put in my mouth. And this the tooth. I gotta get this tooth taken out. And then I gotta get another tooth put in. So I gotta get 2 teeth. I gotta get this one and this one. When I get them 2 teeth done, I gotta get braces again. So it can just make my teeth back straight. Because the bullet like knocked all my teeth forward. That bullet really did some damage to my mouth, y'all. My mouth is still tender. And it's like 2 years later from the whole experience. My mouth is still tender as I don't know what. I brush my teeth with a baby toothbrush because I can't open my mouth as wide. Because the plate in my jaw don't give me the availability to open my mouth as wide. My tongue had a little bit of my tongue got shot off. So they had to sew my tongue back together. And now my tongue is like shorter from what it was. And when I like stick my tongue out, it automatically goes to the right. Like it automatically goes to the side to where the broke jaw is. I don't know. That whole experience kind of took like a lot of my confidence out of myself. Like I still love myself. I still think I'm beautiful. But it's a lot. Like when I look at myself, I don't look too long. When I smile, I hide my smile. Like people be like, "Why you don't smile?" Y'all, cause I don't have that confidence no more. Like I don't want to just go around showing that my mouth is jacked up. Like no, I want that confidence back. That I can just go around smiling and have no doubt that anybody's staring at me. So I'm in the hospital. I'm finna get out the hospital at this point. Cause everything, like me just chilling there, like letting everything heal, that went on for weeks. And at this point, I'm at a good enough stable point to where they can let me go home. So I go home and at this point I still got the feeding tube in my nose. So my mom, they taught my mama how to do the feeding tube and the insure from the house. She still gave me about 4 or 5 insures every 3 to 4 hours. And that went on for like 2 weeks after I got home. And then I removed the feeding tube out of my nose. And then I started eating like, you know, mashed potatoes, macaroni, applesauce, soft stuff like that. That I really didn't have to do too much to chew. Like chicken noodle soup or some noodles or something real soft. That took a little bit of no chewing, basically. I still did the insures because insures had a lot of, you know, good stuff in it that could help my weight stay consistent as well. Before I got out of the hospital, I did have to go through physical therapy to like get a little bit of my strength back. Because, you know, like when you be in the hospital for so long and when you be in the hospital bed for so long, your strength, like, it don't be strong. Like, your body forget how to do such and such. So, I had to teach myself how to walk again. Because when I got up to stand, y'all, I hit the floor. Like, my legs was like noodles. They didn't know how to put one foot in front of the other and go. So, I had to teach myself how to walk again. I had to go through physical therapy. When I got out, I saw a counselor. I had to go to a lot of dentist appointments. It was so much. I was just over the whole thing, honestly. I was over it. The part that was truly hard for me was going back to my mama's house. When I went back to my mama's house, everything felt weird. Like, all these memories and bad thoughts was going to happen to me came back. And I couldn't go back into my room. I didn't go back into my room. Everything that I needed for my room, my sister went in there and got it for me. I I slept with my mom. I think I stayed with my mom for like a week and a half or 2 weeks before I moved in with my daddy. But I slept with my mama. You know, she took care of me until I got back, actually good back on my feet. She took care of me, and then I think I moved in with my daddy then. And I'm still living with my daddy at the moment. Yeah, I couldn't be in my mama's house. It's like I was walking on eggshells there. Like I didn't feel as safe. Even though it wasn't her fault or it wasn't even our mess that we was in. It was just, you know, when something bad happened in some place, it just don't feel safe anymore. And that's how I felt. So I moved in with my daddy, and yeah, I'm still here. So let me tell y'all what happened. What was going on outside. I found this out when we went to the police office, and I had to give my statement. And then they showed me the video of my mama cameras, like what happened. Cause my mama got cameras around the house, so it had everything of what happened on the camera. So they showed me the cameras, and we get to the police station. They sit me down. They asked me what happened. They asked me what all I knew. I didn't really know much because I was in my room. Like, I didn't even know all this was happening. I was in my room, and they asked me. I told them the little parts that I know. They brought my friend girl in, and they asked her. She told her the little parts she knew. We didn't know too much. We was in my room. We ducked off. Like, we don't really know nothing. So, our statements really didn't matter. It mattered, but they didn't matter because they wasn't really helpful. So, when I looked at the video on the phone, my mama, my cousin, my sister, and my auntie was all outside. They chilling, they partying outside. This car pulls up with this girl and her 4 brothers. It was a driver. One of the brothers was the driver. 3 was her brothers that got out with her. And she got out. So all of them got out the car. The driver stayed in the car. Soon as they got out the car, the girl and my cousin started arguing. They arguing. My cousin ended up pushing her. Soon as he pushed her, her brother started shooting. She runs back to the car. They shooting. They running. The car takes off. Takes off slow. You know, like in the movies when the bank robbers, the police on the way, and the bank robbers try to hop in the car while the car moving, and the car all the way down the street. So she already hopped in the car before the car moved. So the car started moving slowly, and her 3 brothers shooting at my house. I mean, they shooting everywhere. They shooting at my house while running down the street trying to hop in the damn car. So that's how I got shot. From them shooting my house up, basically. And like in my mama's house, my door is like a bullet hole through my door. And then it goes straight into the wall. So that's where I think I got shot. I think I got shot when I was walking back into my room. And I was trying to get in the closet, and I got shot in the back of my neck. And it came through the door. It went through my neck. It went through my mouth. Then it went into the wall. Yeah. So my next plans is to get my mouth fixed. I want to get my tooth. I want to get this tooth taken out. I want to get that tooth. So I want to get 2 teeth. And then I want to get some braces. I just want to fix my mouth back up. I want that confidence back that I had in myself. I want to feel beautiful again. Like, I feel beautiful, but I don't feel beautiful. I'm sorry for my stomach, y'all. I am hungry. It is like 9:50 and I ain't ate nothing. I just came here to make this damn video. So, ignore my stomach, okay? So, I just want to feel beautiful, y'all. It's like when I talk, I don't try to talk too wide. I like talk real low. And when I smile, I'll either hold my head down or I'll do a little grin. I'll try to do something to where I'm not opening my mouth. Like, it's a certain amount of people that I'm real comfortable with to where I can smile and just show my mouth and not care. Or I can talk how I want to talk and not care. But it's like a handful of people I can do that with. But my next goal is to fix my mouth. I want to fix my mouth. I want to get some lip fillers. Because the right side, the left side of my mouth, you know, where my mouth was shot, this side is like way bigger from this side. So I want to get some lip fillers in my top lip to like make my lip, you know, the same size. Because this side's like, it's like real droopy. I don't know. That's because when I was shot, when they sewed it back, they didn't sew it right or whatever. I don't know. But it's like real droopy. What do my manager do? Oh, he gonna be. So, I want to get some lip fillers in my mouth. To like, not my bottom lip, just my top lip. I think I'm gonna do like 2 sessions. I don't know how lip fillers go. But I know I want some lip fillers in my mouth to like just even up my top lip. Because I feel like my left side is like way bigger from my right side. And my left side is like real droopy at the bottom. So I just want to fill it out, you know. So I'm going to get my mouth fixed. I want to get some lip fillers. I want to get my confidence back. I want to feel back beautiful. And I want to, you know, continue to live. I guess until I can't live no more. That whole experience really, it really did some harm to my mental. And I got real bad PTSD from that whole experience. Like, I don't go outside no more. Or when I do go outside, I don't stay out long. I don't like big crowds. I really don't want to be like bothered. Like, I just want to be, I be isolated a lot. I don't really trust people easily no more. Like, I don't let people in my circle as quickly. Like, I don't know. That whole experience just did a lot of harm to me. Like, my parents, they be like, you need to get out more. You need to live. You don't let that experience hold you back. All this. But it did. Like, I can't take that. I can't take that away. Like, I can't just delete that whole experience and say that this experience didn't do X, Y, Z. Because it did a lot. But me and my counselor's trying to get through it or whatever. She trying her best. But y'all, that's it. That's it for this video. I need to get ready for work. I'm gonna be late. Make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the bell notification. Make sure that y'all follow me on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow me on TikTok. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter. Because your girl be spitting straight facts on Twitter, okay? Follow me. Hit me up. Follow me outside of YouTube, okay? I love y'all. And I hope that this video wasn't too out of place and everywhere. Because I feel like it's kind of everywhere. But I'm not recording it no more. So y'all just gonna have to... Yeah. Okay? I love y'all. Bye.